Is this what it feels like to ride to Alabama from Atlanta? I've spent some time prepping my bike to get on the Silver Comet Trail. This is built on an abandoned railroad track, so you'll be able to go from the suburbs of Atlanta all the way to Alabama, almost 100 miles. There are some parts of the trail that get a little bit skinny where you can go, one bike and one bike. But because of that, I would probably not recommend this trail for people who need to have very fast bike rides or runs. So if you're averaging 17, 18 miles per hour or over on a bike ride, you'll probably feel like there's too much traffic. And similarly on the runs, if you average less than an 8-minute mile on your pacing for your long runs, maybe this isn't great for you, but for everyone else, I highly recommend coming to Silver Comet Trail and getting your long bike ride in, getting your long trail run in. It's going to be paved all the way. So I'm here at Silver Comet Trail, right outside of Atlanta, where you'll be able to bike a super long bike ride or run a super long run. Imagine, I can go from Atlanta all the way to Alabama. That's a 100-mile trail, and come back another 100 miles. I'm not gonna do it, but just imagine. So let's get it. Okay, so I have hit my first road crossing here at about 3.6 miles. So if you're running, you can get a 10K in without even having to worry about busy road crossings or having to stop. Just walking this trail here for a second. These roads right here are about 2 bikes wide. So for the most part, you can run 2 abreast on the bikes part, but there are parts of the trail that will be 1 bike wide, such as overpasses, bridges, things like that. But for the most part, you can run 2 wide, running or biking. And so far in these 3.6 miles that I've done, it's been relatively shaded just like this. So I actually started my ride at the Mavell Road Trailhead, and Hicks Road is that first crossing that you'll be able to hit. Okay, so maybe these stops are getting relatively more frequent. I went about half a mile, but I think the great thing here, maybe you can't see that, but there are lights at each crossing. And then also there's different things that you can do if you need a stop. There's a bike shop right here, emergency if you're breaking a chain or you have a flat tire. You always have things along the stops that will allow you to take a break or give you some resources. Picnic tables as well as benches if you just need a break or want to enjoy the outdoors. So I just hit 9.5 miles on the ride, and overall I actually hit a lot more crossings from when I last posted. I didn't want to stop and record every time, but even then in 9 miles I only hit 8 crossings, and for the most part they're all bunched up. So within a mile you might cross 3, 2, so outside of that, you still get to have your long runs of 1, 2, 3 straight miles of no crossing. So you can go for sprints on the bike, but definitely already great for your runs because I'm 9 miles in and only 8 crossings, and what neighborhood is gonna give you that? At mile 9.5 from Mavell Road, it actually brings you to a skate park. On the map, this is gonna be called the Linear Park Trailhead. And here they've got a pretty large skate park, and it's well maintained, as well as some exercise equipment. So if you want to take your rollerblades 9.5 miles and do some skate parking, this is a great option, and then do 9.5 miles back. Oh, and one more thing is that for the most part, there was 100% shade coverage up to 5.5 miles, and then it gets a little bit sunny here, but even then I would say it's 60 to 70% covered from 5.5 miles to 9.5 miles. So there you have it, 19 miles on the Silver Comet Trail. If you want to go for a long run or a long bike ride, be sure to check it out. It's well maintained, very clean, and even a lot of coverage. And also, to answer everyone's question, there is a restroom in the, I think, Mavell Trailhead. If you wanted to experience the full Silver Comet Trail without committing to the full 200 miles or whatever it is when you combine it there and back, I've seen some exercise groups, bachelor parties, do the trail over 1, 2, or even 3 nights, where they'll get a hotel, hang out in that area, grab some beers, and then be out on the trail again the next morning.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.